MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Carlos Correa.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number one.
Second here tonight.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hard hit ball to second, and this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now the 0-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Phillips backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's George Springer. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. But a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's Brandon Phillips. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting third.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
So striding forward now, Russ Hoskins. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, yeah.
And he will get there to make the run. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's ball
2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Tony helps him out there. It's 3-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And digging in now, Todd Frazier. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. The tag, and he is out. On to first, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
McCann.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. The pitcher, Justin Verlander, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Michael Brantley.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In now. Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A little bouncer. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So he sets him down swinging. Jose Altuve becomes the first out of the inning. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swings through the slider there. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Into the box now. Russ
Leading off for the Mets here.
He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 12.
Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Fouled back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Grounded back up the middle. Phillips is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away now for Brian McCann.
Brian McCann.
And the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Striding in, Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Looped out towards short. Phillips for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Striding in once again,
Now batting,
Jake Arrieta.
pitcher.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Arrieta.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Verlander pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Swihart rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. For Brantley, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. 4-1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's got to get rid of it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's George Springer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run depth. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another shot now. Russ Hoskins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel onto the grass. 1 down. Digging in now, Brandon Belt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again, Todd
Now
Frazier.
batting.
One in,
Third baseman.
one out, and one on here in the inning.
Frazier.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski
Leading
Gurriel.
off for
He'll lead it
Houston.
off here as we begin
First
inning
baseman,
number 7.
10. Yulieski
And he
Gurriel.
waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Conforto is to his left as he puts
The
it
left
away in the
fielder,
alley
number 9.
for the first out of the inning.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away
The
now.
catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. A hit
Leading
in
off for
2
the Mets,
tries so far.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 1 down. Ready for
Now
another
batting.
chance?
Catcher.
Blake Swihart. He's
Blake
1 for 2 in the
Swihart.
ball game. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Bregman is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting.
Striding in,
Catcher.
Jake Arrieta.
Jake
0 for 2 on his
Arrieta.
line thus far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really got. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so striding forward now.
Leading off
Justin
for- your
Verlander.
attention, please.
He'll start things out for us
Pinch
here.
hitting for the
Derek
pitcher, Verlander.
Fisher is going to be
Number
asked to get
21,
things going here as a lead
Derek
off the top of the
Fisher.
8th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. At the plate,
Third baseman,
Alex
number
Bregman.
2.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. He's set, and the pitch. Jose Altuve is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Center fielder.
Here's
Number
George
4.
Springer. No hits in
George
3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. George Springer is sent packing for the second out.
pitching for the Mets, number 66, Josh Edgen.
First delivery to him on the way. Josh Reddick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Swihart is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for Houston.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Andrew McCutchen is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Brandon Phillips. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Now here's a line drive into right field, and that'll get down in front of Reddick for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he's safe. Into the box. Russ Hoskins. Addison Reed. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 with a walk this far. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Jeurys Familia.
Number 27.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Conforto is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.